Welcome back. This week we are continuing the Battle of Chickamauga, and we are going to attempt to finish it. It's possible for the Confederacy to win on day 2, and we're going to try and pull that off and prevent their reinforcements from hitting the field. You can see the armies have finally equalized, even though I managed to destroy a portion of their forces here and here. Some of their cavalry got away. And now the bulk of they've got fresh forces moving in along this area and along this area. So yesterday the Yankees gave us a good fight and prevented a further advance. Today more Union brigades are defending the Lafayette Road, and reinforcements may have been sent to hold Lee and Gordon's Mills. Our strength grows over time, and our officers have agreed upon an attack set to begin in about an hour. However, our picks detected enemy movements toward our right flank. Could it be a Union assault or a feint to distract us? Right, so we take a look at this. We've got sort of, I guess we'll have forces here, here, and here, and then we're marching here. We don't really want to mess with this very much. We're going to want to, like, I gotta check where the VPs are, but I don't really want to commit to a hard fight here. Just want to basically defend this area, bunker up, and then attack with the majority of my forces here. Historically, what happens is eventually the Confederacy does manage to push up through this area and sends all of these guys fleeing up towards here, so we're going to try and do that. If we look at the terrain we're attacking through, these rivers are going to be kind of annoying, so either try and bypass around up here so that we don't have a contested crossing here, or manage to come all the way around on this flank. It's also potentially promising, and then roll the entire flank. Either way, I think that's what we're going to want to do. They do have, I think, more forces here that we just don't know about. So I think what I want to do is try and attack on this flank, but we'll see. I don't want to attack through the center. The terrain here is pretty open compared to where their barricade seems to be. I don't think that's promising, but as I said, we'll take a look at it. We've spotted enemy forces marching down this road. We should deploy units to investigate. While we prepare for a frontal attack, we cannot allow the Federals to threaten our right. The ground near Jay's Mill must be secured. For the same reason, we must also hold Brotherton's Road Junction. Reinforcements arrive from Alexander's Bridge Road according to reports. Okay, so pause, check my VPs, hold Brotherton's Cabin, hold Kelly's Field, hold Minion Field, hold. Okay, so where are my VPs? Right here. This is, what is this? Why aren't you telling me which VP this is? It's really frustrating. Okay. So there's nothing here that I can't attack, so I just need to defend. Fascinating. Okay. Where do I actually want to defend from? So this is another situation where because the way I comp my army, I don't have a hell of a lot of troops to really engage a lot. And the problem is they can just walk straight through these trees, and it's a really nasty fight. Just basically head to head, there's nothing there. So like if they really do come along this road, maybe like one guy here, and then a couple guys here, but eventually they'll push through and flank, so it's, yeah, it might be better instead to pull back short of the VP in both areas and have forest cover, and then they'll sit on the VP, like, fine, whatever. Actually, this is cover right here, so now I have to hold it because they can outshoot me from here. Okay. Here, though, I think I just want to give this one up. This is Brotherton's? Yeah, this one's Brotherton, or Brotherton Road, and that's Jay's Mill. I think I want to give this up for now. No, I can't afford to. Great. Okay. My reinforcements are coming in through here. Okay, I'm not going to deploy my first div to start off with because they're just really banged up. That's the brigade that kept unfortunately retreating over and over. So I'll have 2 units basically blocking along here. Forward deploy the cannons with them, and then have the 1 big brigade here. And we'll hope that's good enough with the skirmishers offset there and there. No, I have too much ground to cover. I can't afford to. There's my 3rd div. Right, that's these guys. These are my 3rd div. Okay. Then I'll deploy them here. Yep. Deploy them. Let's see what I can do here. Like this, right? That's bad. Like this. And then these guys will have to rush up. Okay, we will give that a shot. Defense fortification. That's crap. Don't use that. Okay. See how this goes. I wish there was an observation point anywhere. Flank this way should be secure. Hopefully it actually is. up against right now. It's probably skirmishers. I'm gonna try to get these guys around, harass their artillery. Okay, they've got more forces coming in here. I can probably hold here. Not a problem. What to do though is I need to get Okay, these guys need to get over here ASAP. Can send them in to force these guys out of the fight. Give him them also. Where are my second div troops? Alright, get him there as insurance. Get him over here also ASAP. And he combines. I can hold here with skirmishers for now, it's not a big deal. Check my ranging, yep, that's okay. Actually fall back slightly. Same thing with him, fall back slightly. Time to go fall back. Send the skirmishers forward, let's find the rest of these guys. We'll play skirmisher games with this guy. Stop running. Guys off the field. Where did these guys come from? Whoops, all that. Our right flank must be secured. More grades are sent to stop the Yankees. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Got 2 more of their VPs. Kelly's Field and Brotherton Cabin. Okay. So I have to take these, no matter what. Okay. And what's it look like right now? I've lost 4,000, although these are some old troops that have been beaten up for a while, so I'm not really counting that. They've lost 2,300. But I'm being penalized because, like, this unit right here is really beaten up from the first day. So, we'll see what can be done with that. Okay, second div, where's the rest of my second div? There he is, okay. He needs to just basically come straight in. He's going to combine with that unit. Fourth div, it's just him, okay. There, needs to get over there. Cavalry, occupy down here. So I want to crush this flank down here. These guys can keep going back and forth for a while, and this terrain's terrible. But these guys are wide open for these cavalry to take advantage of. may have a chance to breach their defenses. Oh, thank God. Here's where all my other troops are. The battle is heating up and it appears we had false information. Rosecrans' left flank was much further north than we expected, and they are now pressing us south. Our corps is shifting north to reinforce our right. Yep. But we can take them from behind now. There we go. Our primary objective is to gain control of the Union positions along Lafayette Road. Secondarily, gain control of Lee and Gordon Mills. At Vineyard Field, near Brotherton's cabin, and Kelly's Field up there. If we repulse them from Lafayette Road, they will have to draw from other directions, and Chattanooga will remain defenseless. Okay, pause. Alright. Here are all the other points. So we can... We need Kelly's Field and Brotherton cabin, which we have. Right. Kelly's Field, Brotherton cabin. Oh, we don't have these yet. Okay. So we need these. Need Vineyard Field and Lee Gordon's. So one of these. Okay. And inflict at least 10% more casualties than the enemy, which we are well underway. Right, so as I indicated before, we don't really want to attack through here. We can avoid it, but we do need to take these points no matter what. So get him scouting that way. I am going to ignore this point because I don't need to take it, because this crossing is going to be murderous. I mean, I could eventually shoot my way through, but I don't think there's any point based on these victory conditions, right? I can take it also as one of my options, but instead I think it'll be better served by pulling these forces out, swarming this point, and then using this. And quickly I need to just keep pushing forces up here because this is just a mess. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave First Corps. Okay. Leave one unit here just to keep an eye on them. But everybody else is going this way. These guys will head in early. Guys need to run up there to reinforce this assault. Fan out with them. One of you stay here, and then you also move up here to help start bombarding. Okay, your orders are still correct. Yep, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. Gonna rotate him down. reinforce our flank. Okay. Second Corps in the field. Like I said, we are ignoring this VP. We'll leave it in their hands. No, wait. This way. Wait. Urgh. Draw better. Okay. Yep, good enough. Pause. Go this way. I screwed up with that unit. It's okay. It's just artillery. It's on the attack, so it's like whatever. Dumb. Yeah. And up. Just paying attention to them for a second, and we're done. those artillery run off to? Please commit to the attack instead of letting them run. Okay, so these guys getting all jammed up in here. That is good. I'm about to get pushed back from here. This unit just keeps taking a beating. I don't really care about this guy. Okay. Need to get my artillery involved a little more. These are all forts that I can't do anything about. So I actually want to swing them around this way. Yep. Who do I have left in first div? Boyle. Where is he? Ah, there he is. So he'll want to combine in also at some point. Wounded from this. look at this. These guys have been forced to retreat, so I will just slowly pursue them. They're probably up here somewhere. Combine them in 3rd Division. Nope, still too big, which is a good thing. I don't want to take frivolous casualties. Keep them here just as insurance. We're going to walk up through here. Running out of time. Get into... Okay. Need to get around and into this point faster. Just running out of time. not that late in the day. Give me another phase. Attack or wait? Yes, I need to get another phase. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed. Longstreet's final units will not arrive until late tonight. Therefore, maybe we could be conservative, secure our right flank, and attack only when our army is in full strength. Protect Jay's Mill and Brotherton Road, and should the opportunity arise, attack Lafayette Road. Okay, pause. Good. That's all I needed. This is over. Taking a bunch of casualties in pursuit of these. About 10,000 versus 13. 9,000 to 13, which is bad, but hey, it's offense, and this terrain is awful, and the Confederate campaign just gets harder and harder. You need to get out of there. Oh my god, it's freaking so far behind. Longstreet really is slow. So I could attack this, but there's just no point. So they've got some forces here and here. Like I said, it's part of the bypass. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna get involved in the battle in time though. these guys off as I can. We'll let them get out. We almost entirely destroyed that pocket. Which is excellent. Housekeeping. See that this battle, artillery finally got to do some work, given how sort of static it was for a very long period of time. Have the range. Are you gonna shoot or what? Okay. Like, whatever. why when you've got your line sort of chaotic, always try to keep this one unit back on the VP so you don't get ninja'd. When you get Spencers into the rear retreating brigade like this, they just sort of fall over dead. Their refire rate's crazy. They also go through ammo like crazy. It's part of the attraction. Primarily for lack of anything better to do, I'm going to try and take the 4th VP now that I have supreme superiority in my forces. this much cavalry is pretty silly, actually. You can see they're obnoxious kill counts when things break down. Just need a little bit of support, and then they start killing. Make sure these guys aren't doing an end run. On a map this big, I'm pretty much never going to catch that unit, which is frustrating, but what can you do? Okay, we came in with actually about 35k versus 48, looks like, and we ended up going 4 to 1, 4.5 to 1, which is actually, I will take that on a grand battle on offense. I will absolutely take that. Sort of really buoyed by then that one movement that I was able to make to finally pocket all of their forces here. Because otherwise it was relatively even until that point. But, yep. Only about 30% casualties, or 10,000. That's, not great, but, it's okay. Horseshoe Ridge. So that's the final, VP that shows up only on the third day, I think. My independent units, cavalry, as I was talking about earlier, is just these ridiculous kill counts on the cavalry when they get the chance to do things. Artillery pieces also, if you're actually sitting there and defending for a period of time, and they're actually like charging you for real, these guys will also just destroy. It's really good. Officers, I did see a lot of wounded messages in the period of the battle, but hey, what can you do? Promoted to 3-star. Wow, look at this guy. 1 wound, that's fine. 2, 3. So that's more than fine. You can see all these promotions that I have to make up for it. Goods, captured a bunch of, that's worthless. That's okay. That is decent. That is okay. Get some of these back. Ordnance is fine. I don't use it much. And then get some of my actual good rifles back. So it looks like they were mainly using 1855s and 1861s. No real surprise there. Hey, and a distinguished service medal. Alright, thanks for watching.